Why Mena Suvari has disappeared from Hollywood. American Beauty made Mena Suvari a star, but her fame ruined her life. Everyone saw her only as an attractive woman. As she grew older, she became less attractive to the public. She was offered fewer roles. In 2021, she wrote her memoir The Great Peace. It revealed the trauma she had gone through. Her brother's friend forced himself on her several times. Suvari was just 12 at the time. He then told other people at school about it. She was so ashamed, she denied that it had happened.
I do have memories of feeling alone, that no one was ever going to ask if I was okay, no one was ever really going to care, no one was ever really going to do anything. And so I just learned to do everything on my own. And that's why no one noticed. I became very good at doing what was asked of me.
Around that time, she was signed by a modeling agency. It made Suvari believe her worth was in her looks. She was often told she looked much older than she was. At just 15, she was photographed nude. She was alone with the photographer at his home. Her business advisor slept with her when she was 16. By this time, Suvari's mother had walked out. Suvari was left looking after her elderly father. She felt hopeless and turned to substances. Later, Suvari started dating a lighting engineer. He would call her names and abuse her.
I was not being loved. I was just a body, a receptacle for his desires.
On the set of American Beauty, Suvari felt adored, but she would still go home to her abuser. It made her addiction get worse. American Beauty got widespread acclaim, but Suvari still didn't have much power over her body. She was encouraged to pose naked for a magazine. After American Beauty, she made Sugar and Spice. She managed to escape her abusive relationship. Soon she started dating the film's director, Robert Brinkman. He was 16 years her senior. They married quickly, but their marriage didn't last. Her marriage to Simone Sestito wasn't long either.
I was desperately trying to check the boxes on, like that's what an adult does. Maybe I was looking for a family.
She finally got a family when she married Michael Hope. In 2021, she gave birth to their son Christopher. The delivery wasn't easy. Suvari spent 24 hours in the hospital. Her epidural had to be redone after the first one. Suvari ended up having to have an emergency C-section. She was sad about not having a natural birth. Suvari struggled with postpartum depression. She wanted space for herself, but felt guilty about it. Writing her book was cathartic for Suvari.
I think the biggest thing is that for me, I felt like I wasn't allowed to consider a lot of these moments as abuse or trauma, because I always excused it. That's a big part of survival. I had to learn how a lot of things served me then, and they don't have to serve me anymore.
Suvari doesn't worry that she is too old for Hollywood. A couple of years ago, she removed her breast implants. She's relieved to have left her teenage objectification behind.